Miss Transformers 96 here, another review, this time of Marvel Universe Falcon. So here you go, so Series C Wave 3 figure, nice artwork, I like this artwork, it looks cool, package, Falcon there, and oops, sorry, and on the back, we've got the picture of the figure, the others in Wave, I have them all, and the reviews yesterday should have been these two, the review tomorrow should have been this guy, and then the review on Friday should be of Doctor Strange, so just look for those. So here you go, so here's Falcon. So Falcon I was excited to get. I don't know if it's Falcon or Falcon. I think it's Falcon, well, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna call him Falcon. I think that's what it is. But I was excited for this guy. I wasn't like die-hard excited, but I was excited. I was definitely gonna pick him up and everything. And so yeah, so obviously I did. And a little bit disappointing when it comes to this figure for me. Yeah, it's actually. It's very disappointing actually, to be quite honest. But let's go over it. Here's the figure. Well, let me just go over his accessories first. And his first accessory is his little Falcon. So that's pretty cool. At least I assume he's a Falcon. If he's not, I'd be surprised. But here he is. He's made of a soft rubbery plastic on his wings. He's more of a harder plastic, but he is a bit soft. But his wings are really what's flimsy. He looks really cool. I like this bird. It's painted. It's fantastic. It's this red, nice dark red with these black highlights in it. It just looks great. And then a yellow beak. I mean, really, they did a great job designing this. The only problem is it's not good as a standalone because it's got this big clip on it. But you can clip this on anybody and it goes on very nicely. It's not like tight fit or loose fit. No, it fits pretty perfect. So this Falcon little accessory guy is great. Really liking it. So that's cool. So that was a plus. So that's nice. And then so his other accessories are his wings. Here's his wing. When I first saw pictures, and just until I got to the store, I was under the impression that the wings would be very nice, that they'd actually have, that they'd be a little bit nicer designed here, and that they'd just be painted like a normal, like the same type of color as this bird and everything, and they weren't. It's just very cheap piece of flimsy plastic, that is very thin, and has a little bit of texture in here, but just really isn't good. And then this just crappy see-through kind of paint or plastic mold, just very disappointing for me. Very upset about it. And I was expecting them to be actually glued onto his arm, and they weren't. They pop right off, and they stay on, so you don't have to worry about that. But when you start moving his arm, it falls right off. So definitely not really liking his accessories. I was hoping for a lot more in terms of the wings, a lot more. So that was a big shame. And the wings are probably the most important part of this guy. They're his signature kind of thing, and they're how he looks. And it goes like way up from the back. I don't understand that. And I was kind of hoping that they put a little bit of extra articulation in the head so you could have him look up like he's flying, and he isn't. Head articulation is just a standard ball joint, but doesn't look up very good at all. The wings, you can't even, they fall off. They're really crappy. They hit each other on the back here, so it's limited articulation with the arms when you have the wings in, and they don't look good. Really, just plain and simple, that's just about it. You can still manipulate the joint so that he does move his, elbow, so he can do his elbow, and so there it hides it, and this makes him look a lot better. But then as soon as you come to the back, you get the crappiness and everything. The whole see-through for the wings, just very, very disappointing. I can't believe that they actually did that. It's a big shame. Articulation on this guy, he's got a ball jointed head, a ball hinge shoulder, hinge elbow, swivel wrist, ball jointed upper torso, ball jointed legs, double hinge knees, and a hinge swivel ankle. So just standard articulation. The rest, everybody else except for Scarlet Spider-Man in this wave has at least one more new point of articulation except for him. Him and Scarlet Spider-Man they don't have any extra articulation at all. It's the exact same sculpt. The only thing that's different is his arms, because his arms back here now have a clip for the wings, and then he's got some gloves on. And as far as the paint paint. The paint's fine with the legs and everything. When you come up here with the white and red, the white is done in it's a white paint, but then they applied a little bit of black highlighting to make it look a bit better. But I think it actually makes it worse because they applied just so little. It kind of looks like just a cheap, very cheap white plastic. You've kind of got a little bit of yellow kind of shading going on in the red, in the white a bit on his body, and it just looks horrible. As far as the head sculpt, very nice. I really like it. The mask and everything's on there very good, and painting's done pretty good on the face, so that's nice. He's got the holding hands when he doesn't hold anything, and so I just very disappointing in this figure. Was really expecting a nice figure because that's what it looked like. It looked like a very nice figure, but once I got it, it just really did not look good. So that's just a huge disappointment in my book, and just very upset. And if you wanted him to kind of go like this and put him on the shelf, because he actually looks half decent with like this, there's people around him, so the wings hit the people around him, and just it's a not good figure. The only reason that I'd recommend you getting this is if you're a hardcore completist of Marvel Universe, then you obviously have to get this one, or if you're a hardcore Falcon fan, obviously get it. But other than that, that's just about it. It looks decent in package. I mean, I guess if you want to leave in package, that would be fine. Looks good. But other than those three things, I don't recommend this guy. I really don't. And of course, his number is 13, so that should have tipped me off that this would be a bad figure. But just disappointed. Very disappointed. And, you know, he's not, like, absolutely horrible, but just compared to the rest of the people in this wave, because the rest of them are so awesome, so good, extra articulation, then it drops him even more. So, yeah. So, I really don't recommend it, unless you want the Falcon, because this is a cool Falcon. I will say that. This little bird. Thank you for demonstrating, Falcon. Very nice. So as you can see, just pretty horrible and really disappointing. So tomorrow, or yeah, it should be tomorrow, I'll post Dr. Doom's review. You can see that. I know I wanted to say something else. I guess I don't. But there you go. Disappointing figure. Maybe in the future, I'd hope that they redeem themselves with a winged figure by making Vulture. Would really love that. So there you go. Tomorrow will be Dr. Doom. The day after that will be Doctor Strange. And then sometime in the near future, I'll do a comparison of the whole wave. And I'll do a recommendations to Hasbro on new toys, just because I thought it'd be fun. I've got some ideas for that, so I'm just going to do that. So there you go. So that's my review of Marvel Universe Series 3 Wave 3 Falcon. Thanks for watching.